Hello, hello, hello. I'm Biker Game, your main, the real Bill Real. I have an update to the video that I posted a couple of days ago about the Will Smith shooting. I had not had the opportunity to take a look at the video that showed that this other party that was with Will Smith was actually Will Smith's vehicle that hit the rear of Carl Hayes's Hummer. In the video, as you guys have probably seen by now, Carl Hayes pulled over to the right, expecting the Mercedes truck to pull over so that they can exchange information, I guess call the cops, whatnot. Just kind of, figure everything out. When he did that, the Mercedes pulled around to the left and basically aggressively drove away, okay, which is a hit and run, okay. So after that, the Hummer takes off after the Mercedes truck that is driven by, I don't know, but it probably may have been even driven by Rocky. Okay, so there is no video footage of Carl Hayes rear-ending as of yet the Mercedes truck, but it is reported that he hit them so hard that it cracked the back window. So I don't know if that's true or not, because this is also coming from the attorney for the Smith family, which is looks kind of suspicious to me because they should not need an attorney. All right, if he did nothing wrong and if he was just a victim of, we're talking about Will, the deceased, if he just was the victim of this guy who just had it out for him and just wanted to shoot him up so bad, they shouldn't have an attorney unless they're attempting to hide something. Which brings me to my next point. There is a witness who is now fearing for her life, who says that before there were shots, that she witnessed Will Smith with a gun. Yeah, a gun. Okay. Now, notice that immediately you did not hear anything about there being a gun found in the the Mercedes truck, but now you hear about it. Okay, so like I said in the last video, so it's all starting to make sense. And remember, I told you in the last video that somebody said that they witnessed a man with his shirt off. Okay, so I'm willing to bet that that man with his shirt off was most likely the deceased Will Smith. Okay, who had brandished a gun. Okay, and was probably threatening to use that gun um, as a result of not wanting to take responsibility for a simple fender bender. And I think one of the reasons why they have lawyered up, speaking of the Smith family, is due to the tweet that was sent out by um, Pierre. What is his last name? I forget. But anyway, he's the running back, or he maybe still with the team, or the former running back for the Saints. And he tweeted out that he saw his best friend lose his life all over a effing fender bender. Okay, so he could be referring to when Carl Hayes allegedly ran into the back of the Mercedes truck that was being driven by either Will Smith or his wife. Or he could be referring to what we have all now seen surveillance video of, which is the Mercedes truck pulling up, driving, and hitting the back of Carl Hayes's Hummer H2. So there's another witness that was attempting to speak, very well of Will Smith, and said that he died doing what he always did, which was taking up for his wife. So, like I told you guys before, this simp behavior has to stop, guys. You gotta stop. You gotta learn to keep a level head and not get into things where you can lose your life over a wicked woman. And it is now being reported that the wife was shot first. So, I wonder why she was shot first, and I wonder what was she doing outside of the vehicle. You know, so as of today, there are reports that Will Smith was shot about 8 times. So, that sounds like something really happened. Um, that from Carl Hayes' point of view, where he really felt threatened, like he really felt that Will Smith could carry out this threat. And there is a witness that was in the passenger seat of Carl Hayes' Hummer who gave a statement and said what I believe that was almost identical to what this female witness said, who arrived on the scene shortly before the shots were fired. And they both have said that actually the passenger said that Carl Hayes saved his life. So it looks like we have a situation where I don't even know if they're going to test the the wife, and I think that's another reason why they lawyered up, is because there's a possibility that she may have even been driving the Mercedes truck that night. Okay, and they may be attempting to block her from being tested. Well, right now you wouldn't be able to even get toxicology, a blood test on her now, okay, because she has been, conveniently labeled as a victim in all of this with her being shot. So, as normal, women, are able to do things, get people in trouble, okay, escalate situations, and then just hide under the cloak of just being a woman, and I'm a victim, and oh, my husband's gone, and hey, I got shot too, but I don't think a lot of people are paying attention to why this woman was shot. Okay, I think in this incident, I think it's allowing you to see that this woman was in the midst of this, and from what I have been able to see, the people inside of the Mercedes truck, they're saying that he barely even touched him, or he didn't even touch the back of Mr. Carl Hayes' Hummer H2, which the surveillance video proves them wrong. Okay, so guys, I just wanted to drop a part two, excuse me, an update, so to speak, on this case. I drop these videos to make you guys aware of possible things that can ensnare you, that could cut your life short, save you from heartaches, headaches, stress, unnecessary drama, unnecessary court appearances, unnecessary, probations or fees or whatever. Okay, so that's the reason why I do this. I'm not necessarily one of these people who runs after every little tidbit of gossip that I can find. There's a method to my madness. I want to help people. Okay, and sometimes you got to help people by showing them things that they don't see. Speaking of things that people don't see, I have reason to believe that Will Smith was a Mason. Just just the way that the stories are being covered, how people are attempting to cover for him and make things out to be one way when the evidence is clearly showing that it was not that way. Remember the last time that a Mason was involved in a high-profile case? Hint, hint. Trayvon Martin's case. So they have a tendency to try to stick up for their own and try to make them seem as though that they are not guilty, as though that they're the victim. And it's now showing with witness testimony and with the surveillance video that the deceased and his party, they were not innocent. Okay, so you guys need to pay attention to this and be able to read through a lot of the bull crap that you see from news outlets who are claiming one thing and it's actually the opposite way. But I just want to drop this video to let you guys know what's going on. Keep your eyes peeled. I will talk to you later. Peace.